Hi guys, my name's Abby and I've been teaching at the campus rec for about 2 months and I've been teaching yoga for about a year. And today I'm going to lead you guys through a 30-minute yoga flow class. We're going to work on some strengthening poses, some foundation basics, just an all-around great flow for your body today. You're going to need to grab your yoga mat or some kind of surface that you want to do yoga on, and your water bottle, and yeah, let's get started. So we're going to begin seated, and we're just going to take a moment here to really come into the breath and come into the body and focus on our practice today. We're going to take a big inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. Couple more of those, in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more, in through the nose and out through the mouth. 1 more, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and roll forward onto our hands and our knees. We're going to go through a couple of cat-cows. So you're going to inhale, curve your spine upwards, and exhale, push it all the way. Inhale, curve your spine upwards, really warming up that back. You can take whatever movement you need here. Exhale, push it all the way. Couple more of those, just at your own pace, at your own breath. Last one, inhale, look up. Exhale, push it away. And we're going to come back to a neutral spine. We're going to open our knees up just a little bit wider. We're going to come into a child's pose, sitting back as close as you can to your heels and walking your hands all the way out in front of you. You can rest that forehead on the ground. And when you're ready, we're going to walk it over to the left side, both of your hands, stretching out that right side body. Keeping with the breath here, moving it over to the right side. And back to center. We're going to push it back up onto those hands and the knees. And when you're ready, we're going to tuck those back toes underneath, send those hips back, come up into your downward facing dog. You can take some movement here, bending one knee in, bending the other knee in, shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. And on your inhale, we'll bring that right leg up into the air and over to the left side. You can take some circles here, working out that hip flexor. Exhale it back down. Inhale, left leg comes up, over to the right side. Take some circles there. Exhale it back down. Inhale here. And exhale. On your next inhale, you're taking that right leg back up, sending it through our hands, twisting that back foot so that it's facing to the left, and coming up for warrior one. Make sure that your shoulders are down, not up by your ears, that you have the back of your foot really pressing in to the mat as well as the front of your foot. and that your hands and your fingers are strong in this pose. Couple more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And on your exhale, we're opening it out. Warrior one. I'm sorry, warrior two. One more breath here. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're reversing the warrior, coming up with that right hand. Left arm goes back. You're looking up at that right hand. Exhale, we're coming back to warrior two. Cycling our hands down to frame that front foot. Send that right foot back, plank. You're flowing through a vinyasa. So we're going all the way down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And sending it back, downward facing dog. Full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, bring that left foot up. We're doing same thing. Left side, twist that back foot so it's facing towards the right. Bring those arms up. Couple more breaths here, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, warrior two. Looking over that front hand. Again, staying strong in both of those legs. Exhale, left hand goes back, right arm goes to the back leg. Breathe here, inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, you're coming back up to that warrior two, cycling your hands down, frame that left foot, send that left foot back, plank, chaturanga down, upward facing dog, and push it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that right leg back all the way up into the air. It's coming to the outside of your right hand. Back foot stays strong as we push up into a low lunge. Breathing here, firing up those legs. You can come into prayer hands. You can come into any kind of hands that you want. If you want to have your hands all the way up, completely fine as well. I'm going to take one more full breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're actually just going to drop that left hand so that it's on the other side of that right foot. Right arm comes all the way up. We're stretching over that right knee. And option here, you can take some circles with that right shoulder. Leading with that pinky. Another variation here, you can drop that back knee. Keeping with that breath. If you're doing those arm circles, you can go ahead and place that hand back down. Lift that back leg as if it isn't already lifted. Send your right foot back, plank. We're flowing through a vinyasa. And meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up to the opposite side. We're coming back into that low lunge. Strong legs, working on that balance. Again, making sure those shoulders aren't up by those ears, but down that spine. One more full breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're dropping that right hand down, twisting over. Left arm comes up. Again, we have those arm circles all the way around, leading with that pinky. Couple more of these. And when you're ready, we're dropping that left hand back down to frame that left foot. We're gonna send it back, plank. This time we're staying in that plank. We're gonna shift forward a little bit, shift back, activating that core, shift forward, shift back, shift forward, shift back, and you're coming up, downward facing dog. We're gonna drop our knees here, come into a child's pose like we started the class with. You can take this time to get some water, towel off, or just come back into alignment with your breath so you can focus on those inhales and those exhales as you're here in child's pose, or use this time to get some water. Couple more breaths here. And when you're ready, we're pushing it back up, hands and knees, coming back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that right leg up. We're sitting it through to our hands, twist that back foot. You're coming up again for warrior one. And when you're ready, we're coming into a revolved triangle. So you're coming down with that right hand, up with that left. I'm gonna switch to the side so you guys can see me a little bit better. So the right hand is down by that foot. If you can't reach all the way down there, you can go ahead and grab by the ankle, by the knee, or just rest it, your elbow right here. Couple more breaths here, really feeling that stretch. Inhale, come up to your warrior two. And when you're ready, we're gonna come down, frame that right foot, send it back, flow through a vinyasa. Knee back, and downward facing dog. Left leg goes up into the air and over. We're coming up for our warrior one. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that hand down. Okay, bring that left hand down. Twist over to the right. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, back up, warrior two. And as you exhale, you're coming down, framing that foot. We're going into plank this time. You're going to stay here. We're doing those shift forward, shift back, shift forward, shift back. One more, shift forward. And shift back, push it up, downward facing dog. And when you're ready, we're gonna walk our feet up to meet our hands. So you can just take little steps until you get there. You're inhaling, we're coming up for a half lift. So this is really to just kind of straighten your back out. And when you exhale, we're forward folding. Trying to look at whatever's behind you, in between your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can also take your fingers and make peace fingers around your toes to kind of pull your forehead in just a little bit closer. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. And when you're ready, we're inhaling. We're bringing our hands all the way up into the air. And when you're ready, we're going to interlace our palms together. Take a slight back bend. And exhale, come all the way back down to the mat. Send it back to plank. Flow through a vinyasa. And we're meeting back. Downward facing dog. Now we're gonna drop down to our knees. We're gonna take a couple more cat-cows, kind of like we started out class with. Inhale to look up. Exhale to push it away. Inhale to look up. And exhale to push it away. Inhale to look up. And exhale to push it away. And we're going to come back to a neutral spine, sitting back, come this way. We're going to come into a wide-legged stance. So you're going to open up your legs. We're going to inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, just fold as far as you can today. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, you're coming up. We're gonna come over to the right side, grabbing that foot up with the left hand. Breathing into the side body here. One more inhale. And exhale. On your inhale, you're coming up and over to the left side. Right arm goes up into the air. Taking this time to slow down the breath, really focusing on those inhalations and exhalations. Inhale, come back up. We're coming into butterfly pose. You're just gonna use your elbows to kind of push those outer edges of your knees a little bit. You go side to side. Pulling your chest closer to the ground. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. We're coming up. We're gonna make our way onto a position with our legs out. You're bringing that right knee over the left leg. Inhale, you're coming up. And exhale, we're twisting over to the right side, looking over that right shoulder. So every time you inhale, you're gonna get a little bit taller. And as you exhale, you're gonna twist a little bit deeper. And when you're ready, we're coming back to center, switching legs. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down, and twist over. And back to center. We're gonna go ahead and make our way onto our backs. We're gonna do this slowly in a boat pose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your arms out to the side, lift your feet, and then slowly you're gonna come down, engaging that core. Until all the way on the mat. We're gonna come up into a figure 4 pose. So you're gonna bring that right foot over and up. Your hands are on your left leg, left thigh. Make sure to keep that right foot that's right here flexed, just to prevent any nerve damage. Couple more breaths here, just slowing down a little bit. And on your next exhale, you're gonna release it all the way down to the ground. Uncross those legs, switch it over, left foot, and inhale up. Remember, keeping that left foot activated. couple more breaths here. And on your next exhale, you bring it down and uncrossing those legs. You're gonna bring that right knee up into your chest and over to the right side. So you're stretching out that right hip flexor. Take some circles here with your knee. Just kind of getting into the whole of that hip flexor, every single part. Seeing which part feels tight today. On your next exhale, you're going to bring this right knee all the way over to the left side, looking over to that right side. Your supine spinal twist. Switching legs, left knee comes up and over. And take some circles. And when you're ready, we'll bring it over to the right side. Left shoulder stays rooted on the mat. More breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Bring that knee back up. Bring them all the way down. And when you're ready, we're going to come into a happy baby pose. So you're going to grab both of your toes and try to bring your knees down to the mat. You can also kick one leg out and then kick the other leg out. And exhale, bring them both down. We're going to come up back into a seated position that's comfortable for you. And we're just going to take a couple moments here to kind of close out the class in a mindful way. So you're going to take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Wherever you are, you can come to a seated cross-legged position. We're going to end the class with a couple of neck rolls. I'm going to go to the left side. And over, right side. I'm going to come back into a neutral neck, neutral spine. I just want to thank you all so much for coming to our first virtual class today. I hope to see you all in the views on next virtual classes, and I hope that you liked today's class. Please leave any suggestions that you have or let me know. Namaste.